Hey, busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Jessica, and we have that time of month coming up. That's right. This is the Calendar Girls collaboration hosted by my friend Tiffany with Simply Blessed Crafts, as well as moi, yours truly. So be sure to go on over and give Tiffany some love, as well as everybody in the playlist, linked down below. So we are going on to project number 1. Now I have been out sick for a while and I'm feeling a little bit better. I still have a cough. So what I did is I got those 4 from Hobby Lobby and I used my Hello Hobby antiquing wax to cover every bit of it. The front, the back, everything. And then I take my Waverly paint in cashew, and I just go ahead and do a light brushing, well, a moderate brushing of distressing on the crosses. And then I go ahead and take some jute twine that I have laying around. So I really don't know where it came from. It could have came from a pack of wood rounds. Who knows? It was just laying around. I saw it on the floor and I was like, perfect. Can't laugh because I will go into a coughing fit and you guys don't want to hear that. So what I did here is I just stapled it down and then cut off the excess. I did the bottom ones first, but then I realized that it would be leaning a little too much, so I went a little bit higher on that. That's why there's 4 in there. So I go ahead and I got that calendar. It's the calendar collaboration. Of course it's a calendar. I got it off of Temu. And yeah. So this is Bible verses along with images of Jesus. So I go ahead and cut it down, and then I'm making sure that the I'm so sorry, guys. Talking a lot, still moving around fast, cleaning the house, doing laundry. It kind of puts me back right into bed. So I missed you guys. I really did. And so I am doing what I can to be back. So I go ahead and I just go ahead and Mod Podge it down. And I said go ahead a few times right there. Yeah, that's right. Just trying to fill the void. So I just Mod Podge it down and I take out the wrinkles. Now this calendar has pretty thick pages, so it turned out pretty cool. And then I just go ahead and take a roller and I roll out all of the glue and the bumps and everything like that. And I am now heating it up a little bit just to make sure that there is no crinkles or wrinkles or rips or tears or anything. And then it looks pretty darn nice, if you ask me. And then I'm like, okay, it's covering Jesus' face. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and... So that's when I was like, okay, that doesn't cover it as much. So I use a lot of hot glue. A ton of hot glue. And as you can see, I am. Yeah, because I'm just gluing it down. That's what we're doing here. And I just press it down onto the wood round, and then I push it down more. And I had to hold it for a little bit. So then I just go ahead and take those little crosses that I got. I, of course, cut the jute off of them. And now I'm placing them around the image of Jesus. So this theme is Easter, and since Easter is the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, that's why I'm doing this. I know this year I haven't done a lot of the bunny stuff because I want to focus more on the true meaning of Easter. Yes, the bunny's cute, and yes, the chocolate, especially those Cadbury eggs, are amazing, but that's not the true meaning of Easter, and that's why I decided to go this route. And this is the last Easter video. And so this is, yeah, I mean, anytime I think about what Jesus has done for me throughout my entire 43, almost 44 years, I get teary-eyed because he really rescued me. He pulled me out of a very dark place and has never left me. And doing these videos about him it's not even enough, because they don't even, I don't know, it doesn't show the greatness of the Lord. He is so great. There's no words on how wonderful and great he is. So yes, thank you, Jesus, for everything you've done in my life. And So now back to the video. What I did is I took some burlap ribbon and I made it into the awareness ribbon, and then I just scrunched it in the middle and tied it off with a Chanel piping, whatever you call it. And I did the same thing with purple. Now I put the little purple flowers on top of it, the crosses to hide the holes, and then I had some of these roses. Now I got those from Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago, right before I got sick actually. And I go ahead and push them around, all the way around. And I use the same color roses. And then for the center of the bow, I decided to use just a darker pink one. It kind of overpowers the bow a little bit, but it's cute. It turned out really nice, and I am really happy with this project. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is another one that I had to wing because I was sick. A lot of the times with my projects, I sit down, I get all the material that I need, and I put it in piles, and that way I can just go through it. I actually just winged it, and as I'm making one project, my mind is going trying to think of another project to do. So, bear with me. So here is the first project. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. I do get back to the comments, and I look forward to talking with you guys. So I want to go ahead and take a moment to thank every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. This channel would not be where it's at if it wasn't for you, the viewers, the subscribers, you guys, as well as Jesus, of course. And I thank you. So now on to project number 2. Now this one, I was actually putting it together I was thinking about it as I was putting it together, and more things came into my mind. So I got that smaller wood round from Michael's, and that piece on the first one from Dollar Tree, and then I got that one from Hobby Lobby. And of course I did not use the white in the first one. I was trying to make it look like stone, so I ended up bringing in white because I had a lighter gray. Or black because I had a lighter gray, so I axed the white and then just did that. And then I did the not Waverly, but it's Hello Hobby wax in my antique wax that I did for the bigger round. And then I take that little piece out, and this is the saying, he is risen. So right now my brain is kind of not working very correctly. I'm probably going to mess up something on this video. So whether it be a spelling mishap or a project mishap, there's probably going to be something wrong, because I am still not at 100%. A lot better than what I have been, but not at 100. And I am trying so hard to not start hacking up a lung and coughing. And it did not help because my asthma was also acting up when I was sick. Terrible, guys. It was so terrible. So I lay that piece down, and then I just go ahead around with my zip sander and then just get the excess off. And it turned out pretty cool. So here I am. There was a little bit of a wrinkle in there, and that's what I was trying to go down, or like press it down. But it worked for a little bit. And then the wrinkle came back just a little tiny bit, not noticeable like it was before. So then I just take my pokey tool and I poke the holes in it, because we're going to rehang this on that. Now that piece that you see there, I did get from Hobby Lobby a few months ago when everything in their wedding section was on sale. And then I came up with something to use it. Now I have one more left, so yeah. And then I take macrame cord that I got off of Amazon about 47 years ago. I'm kidding. I can't laugh. It's really terrible that I can't laugh, because I like to laugh and giggle and joke. But if I laugh, then you guys will be hearing something not pretty at all. And so, yeah. So I didn't want to tie a knot just because I just didn't really feel like it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm very transparent. And so I just take the piece in the back, I tape it down, and then I just hot glue it to the back. And I'm sitting here going, okay, here we go. Now, that piece was hanging a little bit lower than I anticipated, so I did have to take it apart and raise it up just a little bit. But then here I am taking off the bottom of the stickers on the bottom. And then I do a nice coat of my Aleene's Tacky Glue in the middle for permanent hold. And then I do hot glue on the side of each for my immediate hold. So we're going to go ahead and put that down right there. And then here we are. So that's the stone that I wanted, and then the other little stone. So that's the tomb and then the little stone. And I was like, oh yeah, we kind of need to put the little door in there. That's how it's going to work. And so I just take my pop paint that I got from Joann's. They are no longer around, and I feel like we're losing all of our crafting stores. I don't have mom and pop shops around here. But, yeah. So I just give it a couple coats, and then I'm like, okay, that looks great. Let's do this. So I also do a little part of Aleene's tacky glue in the middle, and then hot glue on the side. Again, Aleene's tacky glue in the middle for permanent hold, hot glue for immediate hold. So that way I can still work with the project and I can still get it done. And then this project is the one that I was just like, okay, if I could add this, I could do this, I could do this. And so I kind of went the extra mile. And it turned out it's very cute. And while I'm making this project, I'm actually thinking about the third project. Because a lot of the times I like to do 3 projects in one video. And yeah. So there we go. And then now I'm like, okay, it needs something else. So I take that moss that I got from the Dollar Tree. I got that moss from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. And I actually like the way this moss looks. It looks good. I really do like it. And I go ahead and I glue and then place and then glue in place. And I do it all the way around just because I do want that finished look. And if you see it from the back, it's finished. And that's just what I'm doing here. Now, I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. I made you watch the first one and probably the second one. But after that, it's going to be flash. And then you're going to see that it's done. So don't worry about it. I'm not forcing you to watch the nonsense. And then we're just going to place it down. I always take the excess off. And then now I also got those little flowers from the from Hobby Lobby as well. And I'm just going to place little flowers all the way around. I wanted to do that just because I wanted a little bit of color. Now, I am somebody who likes color. Every single one of the rooms in my house is a different color. And it's nice. It's relaxing. And the flowers just give it a little bit of pop. And then after I do that, I got some vine ribbon from Temu when I did the collaboration with them, and they sent me, I picked out some vine ribbon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, right here, I'm going to start putting it around the pole. And so that way it's just not, it gives it a little bit more character, a little bit more dazzle, if you want to say that. And then I'm like, okay, we're going to do that. Oh, I should take the sign off. So we take the sign off, and I cut a little bit too much, but that's how I roll. That's how I do it. And then we're just going to hot glue a little bit to the thing, or to the end, and then we're just going to slip the sign right back on. And this one is close to being done. Oh yeah, I had to fix the corner of it too. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame, guys. And then there you go. It is the he is not here. He has risen. Oh, it's too small. Okay, he is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. And that's the little sign. Yep. So let me know what you guys think of this project. Is there anything that you would do different on any of the projects? Is there anything that you would do different? Is there anything that you would do the same? Let me know in the comments down below. I do get back to the comments. I do love interacting with every single one of you guys. So go ahead and follow me on all of my social medias. The links to them will be in the description box below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and help me reach my goal of 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is June 12th. It'll be a great birthday present. Okay, so now on to project number 3. And this is the final project. And this is one that I was like winging it as well. I was going along and I had a concept. So I take that 12 by 12 wood piece and I paint the whole thing in my Waverly chalk paint in Cashew. And then I got some of those flat bamboo sticks that Kathy Joe always used, and I got a little jealous. Yeah, I was like, I want some of those. Those look nice. So I went and bought some. They're on Amazon, and yeah, something came through. I'm sorry, guys. And so I just go ahead and measure them down. Now, even though I'm doing very well on measuring, I thought I was doing very well on measuring. I didn't. This is where I messed up. Yeah, this is what happens when you're not 100% and you're just trying to, get back to the people that you miss. Because I missed you guys. And yeah, so now I go ahead and I was like, okay, I got them all cut down just fine. And then I go ahead and paint them or do the Waverly or the Hello Hobby antiquing wax on all of them. And now here's where I'm like, are you serious? So I lay the first one down. Everything seems all good. I'm like, woohoo, cool. And then I lay the second one down and I'm like, yes, everything is falling into place. It's working out perfect. I did wonderful on the measuring. And then here where I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? You can see gaps on either side. So no fear. I go ahead and I just place some corners down. Yeah, that I got on Amazon. Yeah, they're on Amazon. These ones are metal ones. I did get a few different metal ones, like 2 or 3 different metal ones. I can't remember, but I did get at least 2 metal ones and a plastic one. This one I used the metal ones because they looked cool. And I did not end up using the nails I was going to, but again, I was just like, it's good. So I just hot glued every single one of them down. Now, this is the one where I'm going to be using this one. And yeah, the saying on it. And I cut it down, and I had to cut them down a couple times because I am not good with cutting, guys. Like, seriously. I can't cut a straight line to save my life. And I thought this would help. But because it's like a shim, like it's a sleek, it's kind of, the paper is almost kind of like photo paper. It kept slipping and I kept getting crooked. So I'm like, okay, placed them down. They looked all nice. And here's where I mess up again. Yeah, that's right. I put it on crooked. And then I glue it down. And then I look at the other picture and I'm like, it's too late. We have to just go with it. And so, yeah. But that's okay. I'm not perfect, and I'm fine with not being perfect. I don't want to be perfect. Perfect left the world when Jesus left the world, and he's the only one who's perfect. So, and I'm nowhere near who he is or anything. He's my idol, and I want to be like him, but he's perfect in every way, shape, and form. So I'm totally fine with not being perfect because my Lord is. So here's another one that Kathy Jo and Brenda both use, and I like it. I like the way it looks, and it took me a long time to buy it. And yeah, I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did. So I go ahead and just frame each picture down because I didn't want the sharp edges. I wanted it to look finished. And I do that with both pictures. Now you saw me do it with the one picture and how I curved the corners. I did the same thing there. And then I have these 2 butterflies that I also got from Hobby Lobby. And I place them down. And it just gives the picture a little bit of a finished look. And then I take 2 1x1 inch blocks. And I also hot glue them to the back. And then that way, this is a table sitter, a shelf sitter. It could go on a mantle, wherever you like to put it. And here is the finished product. So let me know what you think of this one. What's the Bible verse on this one? Oh, yeah. This one right here. Blessed. Sorry, guys. I'm talking way too much and my coughing. So blessed are the peacemakers, for they will know for they are the children of God. So yeah, be peacemakers. Treat people with respect and love. I was disrespected, and the guy doesn't even know me, and he was just very disrespectful. So just make sure that you treat people with Love, because that's what Jesus would do. So here's the final reveal of everything. I know I talked a lot about Jesus, and I'm not ashamed of that. If that's not something that you want to hear about, I do talk about Jesus a lot on this channel. And he's my Lord. He saved me, and I love him. And he loves me, and that's what keeps me going every day. So here's the final reveal. There's the little wreath. Here's the Matthew 28:6 verse with the stone. Right here, this, I'm like looking at it, and then the picture tried to fall over. the last one tried to fall over. You'll see it here soon. So that's why I'm like, watch this one. Watch it. See, there it goes. It tried to attack me. But, yeah, I don't know why it did that. It was holding up pretty good, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. It was weird. But, yeah, there it is. Let me know which one is your favorite one. I think my favorite one is, I think the last one. I don't know. It's between the last one and the second one. So it's hard for me. So let me know what you got, which one is your favorite one in the comments down below, and I will get back to you because I love talking to you guys. Again, thank you, Tiffany, for hosting with me. I appreciate you girls so much. Go ahead and be sure to give Tiffany some love over at Simply Blessed Crafts. And don't forget the playlist down below and see all the amazing creators that are in the playlist. So thank you again for watching this video. Please like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And help me reach my birthday goal of 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is June 12th. And again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea how much you guys mean to me. And until I see you on the next one, may God bless every single one of you. And have a wonderful day. And have a wonderful Easter that's coming up. Bye.